Alright, and hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is ProxifyGaming here, and welcome to something that is going to be brand new on my channel. And today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the top 5 favorite video games that I've shared over the years for the Wii. Now, this is going to be something that I'm not going to be doing like all the time, but I will probably do these in like other different type of segments and whatnot, because I wouldn't mind going and talking to you guys about like my favorite Xbox 360 games or PS4 games or something like that. But if you do want to see something like this more, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll try to see what else I can go and do. But let's get ourselves started with the top 5 for what we got for the Wii games, and that is going to be starting with number 5 is with Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Now, I have to say the character roster for this one is really nice and really fun. I really did enjoy using with Lucario and also with Snake. Both of those two type of characters I did go and use quite a bit often throughout this type of game here, and I also can't forget that there is with the Subspace Emissary, which if you guys don't know, me and my friend Kevin, currently a member of the channel, is going to be doing the co-op said type of side of Subspace Emissary, which I've never actually stepped foot into the co-op aspect before, because I've always done it as like a solo type of wise. But if you have never played Subspace Emissary, and if you want to get into Super Smash Bros. Brawl and actually play through the campaign, I highly suggest it. It is such a fun campaign to go through. The Great Maze is something that is really annoying, and I still can never go and complete throughout the time, but hopefully within that series we can finally go and get that Great Maze at least somewhat completed for what I can go and do. But for right now, let's just go and move right into the 4th pick for what I do have, and this one's going to be somewhat of a tiebreaker between the two games. So for one, I'm going to go and talk to you guys about with Super Paper Mario, and the next one is going to be with Zack and Wiki. And I love these two games, and it's a really hard choice for what the number 4 spot is going to be. And I have to say, like with Super Paper Mario, I really did enjoy using like the 3D aspect to it, and then also having like the different type of pixies that were also involved. And I know that there was like that one type of pixie is like somewhat kind of hard to like try to get. I think it's like with that type of musical note type of pixie, which I know that I couldn't have went out of my way to get it because it was a little bit tricky to go and do. But I do have to say I enjoyed the story mode in that game as well. It was really fun to get to go and play as like Luigi or Bowser or even Princess Peach for that matter, and then getting to be as Mario and getting to see like Mr. L get his transformation and see what happens from there with the battles that go on within that. It was really cool. And well, also too, I can't forget that with Zack and Wiki is that this game is super fun, and I've been enjoying it on my channel as well, since I am doing different post recordings on that. And now, if you never actually played Zack and Wiki, it is a point and click game, but it is developed by Capcom, which has some really good type of like difficult type of puzzles for you to kind of at least somewhat get your brain wrapped around with. And it's like really nice to at least somewhat kind of get that sense of relief after once you go and finally clear out one of those difficult type of puzzles. But I love Zack and Wiki, great type of game. And now mind you, just be aware of the type of bonus rewards with Bone Lynch, because he is like a rhythm type of bonus guy that you can get certain rewards with, but he is really annoying, because if you're not a fan of rhythm games as me, don't go through those. Now let's go into number 3 though, however, and that is going to be with a said type of game that actually got its release, I want to say a couple of days ago. Now, since I am recording this is actually on, I want to say January 20th, and I believe the game for Donkey Kong Country Return HD came out I think on the 17th. So we actually do have Donkey Kong Country Returns, the original, here for the Wii, and I do have to say this game is really fun. I really did enjoy all the different levels that were here, even though that World 8 is not really my favorite type of world within there, because it is really challenging in some aspects. But then you got the most difficult type of area of World 9, which I know that me and my friend Kevin had to go through, and that was very time consuming just to at least try to get all the different orbs that we do need, and then finally stepping into that final world was a pretty big doozy. But if you haven't went and played Donkey Kong Country Returns and you do want to go and try it on the Switch, I highly recommend it, because you do get like the 3D bonus worlds that are in that game. And if you never played through the 3D version of Donkey Kong Country Returns, those type of levels are somewhat pretty difficult too, but they are really good and really fun as well. So let's go into number 2 of the favorite said type of Wii games that I've cherished over the years. And that, of course, is going to be, oh man, if you never actually played through Kirby's Epic Yarn, I highly suggest that you go and play this game. This game is absolutely fun. I really did enjoy it on the 3DS as well, with the Kirby Extra Epic Yarn and getting that extra type of stuff, which I'm pretty sure there's like a challenge mode or something that you could go and do with like some sort of like random enemy that kind of like chases after you. I've never really tried that out all that much in the 3DS version, but I highly suggest that playing Kirby's Epic Yarn is really fun, and doing it with 2 people is also really great as well too. And then finally, oh, you guys may probably already know what number 1 is going to be, because like it's already kind of simple as it is. But if you never actually played the Wii back in the time when this game was coming around, then you are definitely missing out on something. And it's a great type of game to actually have with 4 different players. And I remember doing this with most of my friends back in the day. And that, of course, is going to be with New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I love this game a lot. It's a great 4-player game to go and play with. A lot of funny type of things can go on within here, trying to mess around with your friends and whatnot, and just like throwing them off of different ledges and all that other things. And this was like the main thing that like really kicked the New Super Mario Bros. Series like to high gear, because like you got New Super Mario Bros. U later, and then you had some other stuff as well, and that is really fun. And I really do suggest that as a 4-player game for the Wii, this is something that really made the Wii really fun to go and do some different type of gameplay with and whatnot. But that's all I have to go and say for that. This is something interesting that I wanted to go and do as for a video. I may probably do some other things as well, something like this in this type of like topic genre of other different things. I may probably go and maybe do something about for talking to you guys about like Mario Kart 9 and the different type of said like characters that I would kind of want to assume that may possibly be something there, or make like a little prediction video or something like that with the way of how things are happening right now with the Nintendo Switch 2. But if you guys want to see that as well, you guys can let me know in the comments down below. So leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one, and of course, peace.